Walk with me for a few minutes down the road where you lose your husband, the breadwinner, your source of support. You have children. What do you do? Where do you go? Who helps you? That's the question we want to answer.
My first visit to Ocansey Korpey was in 2005 when I was doing my PhD at Durham University in England. And I think in my second year, I had to return to Ghana to conduct an interview. And Mr. Randy Colley, who is more or less coordinator of this project, brought me to this village. And I think they received it very well. We visited them on a few occasions, and based on the problems that we identified from the work I did, we realized that the artisanal fishermen productivity was very low, their income too was very low. So, and that was what we found out, that in the work, we realized that they were using outmoded fishing methods and even the technology. So we decided to come in to provide some kind of training to the artisanal fishermen to build their capacity so that they can increase productivity and then increase their income. So we decided that then we will provide some kind of training in terms of how they can use modern fishing gadgets. So we had fish finders, the GPS systems. Then in 2022, July, Professor Ofori-Dankwa contacted me that they have this project, the gold project that they, I think, done similar in Uganda, and they wanted to come to Ghana. So I introduced him to Ocansey Korpey Widows Association. So I think around July, they came with the team, Auntie Vanessa, Abeta, Gifty, and other members of the gold project team. And they donated 20 goats to the widows.
But originally, when we conceived of the idea in my kitchen 1,000 miles away, I thought, well, it sounds like a good idea. But we had found 2 years later that it's sustainable, that giving the goats to this group of widows has allowed them to diversify their income stream, reinforce a sense of self-esteem. And we wanted to do that. We wanted to be able to create a project that could be sustained once we left. And we have done that. They have monitored, and they have raised goats, and they sold goats, and they expanded the economic base. And we said, hurrah!
One lesson I've learned from this place is the way the goat ministry is, the way they are caring for the goats, and the numbers keep on increasing. So we, after I think a year, we also introduced it to the Church of Pentecost, that is Dodowa district. We gave them some goats to look after, and now they are also multiplying. Next, we want to also look at the deprived assemblies so that it will not be an individual again, but we hope to give it to the women ministry at the deprived areas so that they can also rear the goats and get something at the end of each year to share among themselves. So we are in the business of bringing joy to women.
Yes. So that's how the whole thing, the goat project, also came in. And last year too, they were here to visit the widows and donated some money for them. And from time to time too, also they send money for the vaccination and some of their other activities, the Christmas package and what have you. So I think the essence of all these projects is that the association should be self-sufficient, so that at any point in time, even if nobody donates anything to them, they should be able to raise money from their own coffers to buy some food items for the members during Christmas time, Easter time, and special occasions.
Where ni akeba no ni pe ni wo dwemo ko wo ye meje nyongba wawo ko ni wo nye ni wo ko eno ni ke boni ba se afie wona tomo no ni akeba times 4 bona fe ni ke wo ta ni wo fe no ko e wo ka kwa gbe amenwa ke da ameke no kwa baba ha wo shi no ni wo na wo ba yusu ndo ko ni wo cha me ni wo ka ma ke koloji eni nye ke ba wo na ne ke yemi wo ke ne afe ne bona afe ni wo se ekwe kenye ba ha wo ndo kwe ni eya nwenfe no ni nye ke ba to je na ke ba ha wo ke kle min da nyungo shin ya ame walai ake ame dwen wo hi ni ake kolo ne ba ha wo ake ame ke wawo oni won wo ke kwe wo hi no e wo nke shinda no ni ji enyo ke ha ame oni nyongba ajo ame he ni ame na sky na me ke he ni bi e na ke ba ha wo ke dwemo na me na me dwen wo hi ni abafe ne ha wo nke nyongba ajo ame agbo mi do ma so se na ti mi da mi shi wo ke shinda ji ame no.
Well, I'm quite excited to be able to go to a community where there is an express need and to impact that community in ways that would make a difference in terms of their lives and their way of looking at the world. We are bringing not only goats, we call it Goats for Ghana, but we hope we are instilling some hope and some awareness that although we are long thousands of miles away, people do care. And we have this collective connection with people both in America, in Saginaw, and also here in Ghana.
Coming to this place to meet the widows, the aged mothers who have lost their husbands, their breadwinners, and life is so difficult for them. And coming to this place, traveling all the way from Accra to this place, I have the greatest pleasure to be part of this ministry because we have brought joy to the mothers, hope to the mothers, just to let them know that we also care and that Jesus cares for them. Every soul counts. So Jesus loves them and we too will love them. That is why we've traveled all the way from Accra to this place just to visit them and see how they are faring.
So that is the key idea. And today we are privileged to have the goat project team. They started 20 goats. Today they have about 44 goats. And even if they should sell one to 1,000 cities, look at the kind of impact this will have for them. So we are really grateful to Vanessa and the entire team for the support and the help. And we will never disappoint them. We will make sure that the reason or the rationale behind this donation, we will sustain it.